Various foreign intelligence agencies have warned the British government consistently now for a number of years that 30,000 named jihadists, as well as the 40,000 jihadists that are on MI5's terror watch list currently, reside in our country and are planning some sort of vigilante jihadist attack. This happened recently, for example, when ISIS, just a few weeks ago, had said its followers across the West should use trucks and knives and guns to commit jihadist attacks. And then we saw a man named Jihad murdering Jews at a synagogue on Yom Kippur in Manchester. But the intelligence agencies have warned Britain that this attack is coming. They're going to attack critical infrastructure. They'll commit arson against houses. There'll be mass chaos in the streets if thousands of these violent jihadists commit these attacks. And then you have a sympathetic population who, for example, don't think Hamas committed murder and rape on October 7th, who've been demonstrating every weekend in favor of Hamas since October the 7th, since the morning after they were praying outside in Downing Street. You will get some sort of violent uprising if you don't curb this. And the British government have ignored these warnings to the extent where now Israel has stopped sharing intelligence with the UK government because, one, it has recognized a fictitious state of Palestine, but two, because there are so many jihadist activists embedded in the Home Office and in the intelligence agencies thanks to DEI legislation. They're going to need to be removed by the next government. So, am I worried about it? Definitely. Is the government making the problem worse? Yes, for either multicultural liberal or purely craven electoral calculation reasons. Can it be fixed? Yet again, returning to the previous answer about reform, you need a mandate to govern. You need the courage to govern. You need the personnel capable of enacting this agenda. And so what reform you need to do now is basically what President Trump did in his second term. They need to be magnanimous. They need to coalesce all of the talent, which is crackling like ambient electricity in the air. They need to act as a lightning rod for that talent to strike, especially young right-wing talent who are very well-informed and capable and willing to lead the charge on these things. And then when they get into government, which it looks 4 years out from an election, possibly, they're definitely going to, with a massive majority, and an unquestionable majority, they need to govern as if this is the last election, as if they only have the next 5 years to save the country. Because judging by demographics, judging by culture, judging by the looming threat of jihadist violence in my country, I really think this is our only shot.